Welcome back to the channel. We are Carol and Ken and we like touring in our Consort Nova Motorhome called Snoopy. In the last episode we left you in Urquy, where we did a walk up onto the top of the cliffs and to the Lac Bleu. In this episode we find an amazing park up on the beach and have a real treat when we spot these horses. I fall off the wagon. I'm absolutely fed up of living like a monk. We take you to a beautiful little church in a quiet French village and discover a hidden temple that could come straight out of Indiana Jones. So grab a coffee, sit back and enjoy as we take you on a trip around Brittany.
This is the creperie we should have gone to, Creperie Le Vieux Port. They were cooking them fresh and they were much bigger than the ones we had and they were the same price. It's a beautiful evening on Urquy Plage as we make our way further around the coast to find our park up. We've got an air in mind which we've marked on the map. It's going to take us about half an hour to drive there, so hopefully they'll have a space for us when we get there.
Catch it, put it in a jar to have and to hold, to save for later. You cannot trust it to come again, to wait for you to find a pen and fill the paper with the message that it wants to send. Grab it, hold it by its tail before it escapes. You know its ways and you cannot lose it, that's what you fear. So hold it up against your ear and very carefully listen to what it wants you to hear. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Diagonally off left down here. Up here. Camping car.
Carol finds the majority of our park ups and she does a great job at it.
It's very nice.
Yeah. It's pretty slopey here, but the chocks should sort us out. I don't normally like being so close to other people, but it's the flattest part remaining. Camping in France is so easy in comparison to the UK. Here's the details if you want them. It's a pretty view down the coast there. Not a bad little spot. You've made a little treat here, Bunny, haven't you? Just a lovely little supper of cheese, nuts, and there's some sort of like, it's not pickled, is it? That red thing is pepper. It's got a really intense flavour. We've had a good day, haven't we?
Yeah, my best day so far, I think. Good
Loved
today.
it. Yeah, I enjoyed that castle.
Castle was good. Urquy was good. Walks were good.
And this park up's good.
Weather was good. Park up's good.
Okay, we're out for a walk.
It's a walk.
What time is it?
Nearly 11.
11 o'clock. Plage de la Motte. That's where we are. We're going to come down on the beach. The old tide is racing in now.
"30,000 birds stop off here in the winter time to rest and feed, so it's a site of special scientific interest. You're not allowed to disturb the birds."
Oh, I see, right. Okay, let's go there. Just keep a close eye on the tide. We don't want to get cut off.
No.
I can't unwind 30 years of risk assessment from the police. What are these cliffs? Sandstone. Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know me rocks. Looks like people have been out digging bait this morning, isn't it? What is it?
I think they're whelks from that type of shell.
We're not big whelk eaters, are we?
Oh no.
Have you ever had whelks?
No,
They're very, very chewy.
I don't want to either. There's some little mussels. Tiny little mussels.
Are you beachcombing?
Yeah, they look like oysters in here. Funny how they're sort of squashed into the rock.
Surely they're not oysters. Well, they are though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are.
It must be just the way the water turns them over.
Yeah.
But I don't know, they look part of the rock to me.
Yeah, but they're obviously very old.
Surely not. She's having me on. All this beautiful seaweed illuminated by the light. I suppose you can eat it. I must admit, I don't think I've ever tried it. What have you found?
Pretty little shell.
Is that coming home with you?
Yeah, for my collection in the kitchen.
Beautiful. So they are embedded in the rock, aren't they? So they must be fossils. But here's a really good example.
They're like fossilised oysters.
Yeah. Amazing. So that's the scale. It definitely is a shell.
Yeah.
And it's part of the rock. Wow. Hello, Goonie bird. What are you doing? Fishing.
Egret.
Fishing on an incoming tide. What more could you want? We've reached the water's edge. There's a thin sliver that allows you to go around there. He's gone round there, but I don't think we will. He must know another way up. The horses have been out. Look at this. This is the Mont Saint-Michel version of worm casts. Now you don't see that every day. You'd like to have a go at that, wouldn't you, Bunny?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Right, that's enough gallivanting on the beach. Let's go back and have our lunch then.
Yep. Then we can be on our way.
And to see us off the beach, we had one more fantastic sweep past of a beautiful horse and cart. This looks very tasty. Right, we're packing up, ready to move on.
On the road again. Soon.
It all goes there, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right, all the windows are locked. Skylight is shut. And so is that one. Got the non-slip on the cooker.
Yeah, stops that rattling around on the move. Let's do this one now. And shut the door.
We're done. Right, most important thing, pick up the old ramps. Right, we're ready to go.
Just seeing where we can park.
Yeah. Just down the end here are services where you can get rid of your grey waste and top up with water. This is the beautiful village of Lanleff, and there's a rather special building to be found here. A pink sandstone ruin, the Temple of Lanleff stands as a testament to the architectural ambitions of medieval Brittany. Its circular design is very reminiscent of the Holy Sepulchre. Local legends suggest that the temple was built by the Knights Templar, although there is no concrete evidence to support that claim.
Nobody knows exactly when this church was built, but it's been referenced as far back as the 12th century. It's made of pink sandstone in 2 concentric circles with a corridor in between, and the inner one has 12 arches with ornamental pillars. Church is famous for its ornamental stonework, and they've done some reproductions along here. The most famous one is this one called Modest Adam.
Near to the temple is the church of St. Pierre. Its bell tower has rung out for centuries over the village. It's evident of the deep Catholic roots of the area and the architectural trends of the Gothic period. It seems to be locked. We're in a very simple church, isn't it?
You will arrive at your destination at 17:32.
Well, we had a bit of a rest up after our visit to the temple, had a nice cup of tea. Now it's time to move on to our park up for the night. We found an air that looks quite nice at a place called Treguier, I think it is. And that'll be quite close to the places that we want to visit tomorrow, so hopefully we can get a space there. It's like there's building works going on the bridge.
We're going to have a kebab tonight. I'm absolutely fed up of living like a monk. It's getting me down. So I'm going to have a kebab tonight and enjoy it. major upgrade.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Looks like we've got space.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
By the river. Loads of space.
Yeah.
Totally empty.
You never really know what you're going to get when you pick an area on a map, but tonight it looks like we've come up trumps. What a beautiful location. But always remember rivers can flood, so I've checked my weather forecast and we're fine to stay here the night. It's very quiet here this evening, so I've no idea if we're going to be joined by other vans later, only time will tell. Now it's time to scratch that itch I've been having all day. There's our little camp. We come up the hill here, see if we can find a kebab. Interesting church tower, full of holes. Treguier's origins trace back to the 6th century, when Saint Treguier, a Welsh monk, founded a monastery at the confluence of the rivers Gwydi and Geordie. Apparently there's a weekly market here, but unfortunately we're not going to see that. And even if it was on right now, my burning desire for some food would trump it. Hey, I'm surprised that the door's just opened and let us in.
Now, do I know my PIN number for my Revolut card?
You get out 100.
Right, using the Revolut card, which supposedly shouldn't charge you any fees and gives you a good exchange rate. Let's get a receipt. So far so good.
Here comes the dosh.
250s.
Great, fandabidosi. Got some lovely little streets here, but we'll have a look around them tomorrow, hopefully. We found a kebab shop. It's not the poshest place in town, but then again, we're not the poshest people. What are you having?
Just the kebab in a pita bread.
Lovely. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Boy, did I need this. I can stay on the wagon for so long, but I always end up falling off. And then the game is to get back on as quick as you can. Well, we hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and if you're able to, share us with your friends on social media. That really helps the channel to grow. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.